Kill la Kill episode 17. I loved this. I don't even know how to rate it, but anyway, raining blood everywhere. I thought, I'm just going to go to the end. I thought they were going to stop it. You've got the pieces, the table is set, right? You've got News Beats, Ryoko, you've got Satsuki, you've got her mom, the director. They're there. Okay, normal, from what I've seen, anime, you stop it, right? Cliffhanger, what's going to happen? What happens next week? I don't know. They're there, though. They're all set. It's all set up. But no, they said, no, we're not waiting for next week. It's going to be, purify this. Oh, wow. Impaled, like on the cross stuff there. Amazing. And of course, blood everywhere. Blood coming out of the mouth. And even the way that Satsuki is talking to her, she's like, we're in rebellion, because she knows this is going to kill her. Okay. And she's like, the director's sitting there, blood coming out. Trying to take my throne, huh? All conversational. Impaled, blood coming out. Not worried. I didn't hear any worry or concern. Just, that's a rebellion, huh? So, and even, he didn't even throw out the, you're my daughter and all this. So let's even the eyes. This is barely, whatever's there is barely, human or whatever. The queen hive, whatever of, the fibers, however you want to put it. So, yeah, that was pretty crazy. Okay, a few quick things I want to get to. Now, in the beginning, of course, they really know how to utilize their time. They got rid of the battle. Not only did they get over it really quick, because, Seiketsu kind of stepped up, and, they had their little moment. And that was fine. And Mako, of course, was hilarious with the whole... It's just amazing. The whole thing of when a maiden should bear herself, and to who, and the proper thing, and something else. What a character. We're definitely going to see this combination of attributes like Mako in other anime. It's going to spread out. It works too well. This is just something that works too well. And Lori, the tailor, it looks like we have an Elite 5 now. I mean, it's just, he's recognized now, I guess, because he's drinking tea with him, and he's moved out of the lab and into the front lines now, I guess. So I would assume that he's got some kind of thing. I don't know if he's going to be a frontline person now. I guess that's the only question. But anyway, from that character there, there was a few other things, but let's go ahead and get... Oh, yeah. I love the way they did Mohawk guy and his sister. Okay, and okay, so you have family member gets killed by live fibers. You hate live fibers. Okay, that's standard. But the way that they had it, the sister, and the things that have already been said, and what Ryoko brought up, he goes, that's, so he sees a little bit of his sister in her. So even though his primary thing is to get rid of the live fibers because they're so dangerous, and he'd even go through her to do it, he's still in a more neutral kind of setting. It has concern for her. Okay. So that she doesn't get hurt because of his sister. So that was really nice. I really loved how that was. And then the whole thing of Seiketsu stepping up around the same time in the story, of course, saying, look, as far as your father withholding information, which I think we all beat the hell out of him last week for doing, because it seemed like a really bad thing that her father did, which it still is. But he made the point that it's so crazy and unbelievable that it, basically that's what Seiketsu said, that if he'd have told us before, who would have believed it, right? And even Ryoko was like, yeah, I just thought this was a big brawl, and now the next thing you know, it's saving the world against vampiric life fibers from aliens from space. So the whole thing was, I like that. I like that, especially, like I say, it threw another, whether you agree with it or not, it's a legitimate angle on the story, I think. I like to have multiple sides of stuff. It makes it any complicated things in stories make things just so much more interesting you can really dig into. So, like I say, I think the father was still wrong in what he did, but it does help balance it out somewhat to justify it in that way. So I really did enjoy that. Now, as far as the rest of it, I think I'm going to leave the rest of it really until we do the Saturday Google Plus Live, which will be at 7 Central Time. We're going to do a lot. We do at least an hour or so just on that topic. And so far, the last few times, we've been branching into other anime at the end. We talk about other anime, what people like, what they recommend, and just all kind of stuff. I don't know if this week's will be quite... we went over 2 hours last week, and we went almost 2 hours the week before. This one, I felt pretty confident it would go over an hour. But beyond that, who knows? I would suggest these things will go at least probably an hour and a half or longer. But we will definitely see, and that's if people show up. So we don't know. Some people may have a real difficult time showing up. So that's going to be it. There's just so much more to get to. And then one last little thing is the little brother. What role he might be able to help, because he didn't have, evidently the life fiber was in the pants. And he sold them, right? So he might actually end up being able to do something pretty cool to help out. So waiting to see that, but next week should be one heck of a battle, because you know that Raggio, the director, can't be too happy with the betrayal, the impaling, and yeah, I think we got some real bad feelings happening. It's going to go down next week. All right. Anyone can be an anime fan. Take care.